Let's imagine that you live right here. Let's say this tree is your front door in your house right here, okay? So if this is my front door, I'm gonna walk out, hop on the bike. I'm gonna take my time with it. So I'm on the bike, I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm all geared up. I got even my pants on today with knee pads, zip guards, Kevlar armor, all that good stuff. Jacket, helmet, gloves, all geared up, even though I'm just gonna be going around the block in my neighborhood. Now you wanna start off nice and slow. Start off first gear, ease that clutch out. Nice big head turn. Going around the corner, watching for that gravel. Now notice how slow I can go. I'm doing 12, 13 miles an hour. I'm gonna start out just creeping through the neighborhood. Obviously, I want to have both hands on my bars. As a beginner, you can even ride around covering your clutch to start out if you want, in case stuff jumping out on the road at you. So this is a good awareness here. This little green guy with the flag telling you to slow down. So that's a good opportunity to cover your clutch if you notice that there's little kids and stuff like that. If it looks like it's clear up the head, then you can maybe go, hand around the hand grip. But if you notice there's some kind of hazard, you can go ahead and cover that clutch and be ready to react. Driving there, getting worked on. You can practice your stops at these stop signs. So boom, here we are. You can even head down these little roundabouts right here. If you have these little dead ends, like this neighborhood's awesome. If you have these little dead ends in here, so you can come down here, practice a nice big head turn. You can work on using that friction zone. Let's have my head turned all the way. I'm just using that friction zone to get around. You're just learning to get familiar with your motorcycle. Get control of it, get used to the weight of it, how it moves underneath you, what happens when you push on the controls and stuff. You want to get familiar with your machine until it becomes second nature to you and everything's just muscle memory. Notice I'm doing a little bit fast now, but creep it, man. Just go real slow, take your time. A lot of cool houses driving. You can always check your rear view mirrors too, make sure there's no one behind you. Let's say I did see a car coming up behind me all fast. I could just pull right over here. I could put on my turn signal if I wanted. Pull over here to the side, wave them on, let them pass. That way I'm not feeling pressured or rushed to try to hurry up and go as a beginner. At these stop signs, you can practice stopping, keeping your head and eyes up, bars straight, bike nice and standing up straight. Using that clutch, using your rear brake nice and smooth, everything nice and straight. Especially if you have a really heavy bike, you want to keep everything nice and straight and square. Then notice I have one foot down there, I have one foot up on the peg here. I can ease my clutch out. Now, right here, I'm not even using any throttle. Notice here's my right hand. I have a habit of looking through my turn. Disturb the semi driver if you're sleeping in it. So now I have an option to take a right, but I'm gonna go left here because essentially I want to work my way back to where I started, right? Remember, we got to get back to our tree, to our front door of our house, our imaginary house. So still, I'm taking my time, creeping through. I can start to look for this stuff on the street, little rocks, little marks, little potholes. Look at it. I want to be looking for all this stuff, taking my time. I can practice kind of maneuvering around things if I need to. If there's some gravel up here, I can move over, change my lane position, avoid that. I'll keep it nice and mellow. dog. Make sure we come to a full stop again here. You can look both ways, take all the time you need to check, make sure it's clear. I know I saw a little kid right up here, so I'm going to be covering my clutch. Going slow. Let's go, man. Just taking our time. Checking out the sweet rides, bunch of cool GTIs and Jetters. Yeah, some pretty little houses. How you doing, bro? Got some jigs playing again, so you definitely want to cover that clutch, take your time, be on the lookout for everything. Trying to get too distracted by a cool motorcycle or a fancy car. You're paying attention. Nice stop sign here. We're almost back home. Nice smooth stop. Nice head turns, looking both ways. Check once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Check all the time. And then look at this. Hey, what's that? Does that look familiar? Like our front door. Come down here again. Nice big head turn. Use the clutch. Turn your bar. Point your nose where you want to go. Look at that. Pull up right outside of our front door. Oh. Kill the power. So that's a little like sneak peek what you can do just to cruise around. Start out with a block, and then if that feels comfortable to you, go 2 blocks, come around. Just try to start with a small square and then keep working your way out. Turn that small square into a rectangle and then expand on it bigger and bigger as you go. So we just went around down to the end, made a loop, came back. That's a great way to start out. Doing 15 miles an hour maybe, stopping everywhere nice and smooth, head turns, using your turn signals, all that good stuff. It's really gonna help you out get started. Hi guys. Now we'll get out of here. So we stop disturbing everyone. Yeah, there's a little heads up for you guys. Now we'll get out of here and stop creeping out all the all the neighbors and stuff. I can't help myself. I'm having fun riding a bike, so I just want to go one more right here. So let's say you weren't ready for all that big loop I just did. Here's an alternative. I went straight. I stopped at one stop sign. I cruised through here. Check, make sure there's no one coming here. There's a perfect little cul-de-sac. Notice I can cover my clutch if I need to, but I'm not using it. Just turning my head. Do the turn, holding my throttle nice and steady, making a nice big old turn. It's a great place to practice. And if I feel comfortable with that, I'm going to start to rotate my shoulders in a little bit, turn my head even further. Once that feels good, you flip around, go the other way. You don't want to only go to the right or only go to the left. You want to make sure and practice both sides. You can flip it around, do some right hand turns. I'm always keeping a lookout, making sure there's no cars coming, stuff like that. Notice my circle's real big. I can use up the entire cul-de-sac to start. And then as I get more advanced, I can start really shrinking it down, real nice and small, using my rear brake, using my clutch and friction zone, bars full lock, shrinking my circle down as much as possible. do a couple loops, go around, a couple times to the left, a couple times to the right. Give it a little bit of juice towards the stop sign, practice your maximum braking. Make sure there's no one behind you in the street or anything. Come to a stop, get going again. Take off. Nice, firm, smooth, increasing pressure on that front brake. Sure it's clear. And then I could head right back to my imaginary home over there, right? Just do a loop down and back. I could do that over and over and over, right? For an hour straight. Then I could go inside, take a break, drink some water, get back, rest my bones, then I can come out and do it again.